Hey everybody, Jaxxsin here, and I wanted to talk about the microtransactions that we all know is going to be included in the Halo 5 The Guardians, or whatever it is. Halo 5 Guardians, that's what it's called. It's coming out later this month, October 20-something or some such thing. I don't know, I really don't follow too much news about it because I don't own an Xbox, right? But everywhere I fucking look, you know, I'm on YouTube all the time. Like, that's where I get 90% of my fucking entertainment, right? I watch The Office on Netflix, and I'll watch all of my fucking subscribers on fucking YouTube, right? Or my subscriptions on YouTube. And everywhere I look, everyone's just like, fuck Halo, you know, fuck 343, fuck those guys, fuck that, you know what I mean? The game's not out yet, and they've already told you that there's gonna be microtransactions in it. Okay, so right away, let me fucking say I'm not gonna defend microtransactions in fucking AAA titles. It's bullshit. They're gonna make enough money off $60 a title. You know what I mean? Like, they don't need it. Am I opposed to microtransactions? Period? No. Not in a game that's like you enjoy playing on the PC. Like, for instance, in my experience, what I spent money on was I was playing Smite the beta. And they had this deal where if you paid $30, you would have access to all the characters, which normally you'd have to win match after match after match, you know, and you'd have to win a shitload of matches in order to unlock one character. One god, if you will. And if you paid $30, you got access to all of it. Okay? Now, Hi-Rez Studios kicked the shit out of that game. That game kicks fucking ass. I love that game. If you don't like MOBAs, that's fine. That's your style, but you should go look up some gameplay of this because it's really done very well. So I had no problem giving them $30 for, you know, like, I haven't played it in a while, and I still could get on there and play every god in that game, right? And I could have access to gods that have come out since I quit playing. They'd be my gods, okay? I never bought, and then also in there they had these chests, right? Which you bought, and it's a random roll when you open it, and that includes like character skins, shit like that, shit that doesn't affect the game, right? It doesn't affect the game. Now let me get back to 343 and Halo 5 Guardians. Now Halo 5. Let me get this out of the way right now. I never played the Halo games. I've said that many times before. I just never had an Xbox. I grew up with PlayStations. I had a PlayStation 1, a PlayStation 2, a PlayStation 3, and I have a PlayStation 4, right? I grew up on Nintendos. I had an NES, a Super NES, an N64. You know, I had a GameCube. I had a fucking Wii. Like, I've still got my Wii. I had a Wii U, but I traded it in to get my PS4. Those were the consoles that I played on, plus some stuff on the PC with my little brother Chris. We played a lot of shit together. Alright? So, like, that's mostly MMOs, you know, MOBAs, shit like that. League of Legends, all that shit, right? So, this opinion is coming from someone who's not bitter about Halo, who doesn't know shit about Halo, doesn't know shit about the 343 Bungie split, doesn't give a fuck, okay? This is from just some dude on the sidelines watching all of this take place in this whole fucking discussion about these microtransactions, right? And I'm going to throw you my opinion. In my opinion, you got to give them respect, right? You got to give them props for coming out and saying, guys, our game isn't out yet, but we're going to let you know right now. We're going to forewarn you that there will be microtransactions in this game. Right? And I will fucking have a link to the GameSpot article that I read. I don't know how reliable it is, and I don't know that these dudes at 343 are going to keep their word, because fucking it seems like they're all lying to us, right? And odds are they are, okay? We've learned that in the past that they lie to us, okay? They don't give a fuck. They want to sell their game, right? So this is the information that I have on this, okay? Now, this started because, like I said, I have lots of friends who play Xbox. They have Xboxes, okay? My buddy Trevor was over here the other night with his fucking girlfriend Cass. Two great fucking friends of mine, dude. Just two people that even if they disagree with you adamantly about what you're saying, they're never gonna pussyfoot around it. They're gonna tell you that they disagree, and they're still gonna like you because they respect that everyone's got their own opinion, right? So this is my buddy Trevor, and he's gonna buy it. he's gonna buy it. He doesn't give a fuck about the microtransactions, and I was just talking to him about it because the only thing I had was these YouTubers that were acting outraged and fucking, you know, angry about this and blah, and I was thinking in my head, I'm like, at least this is my only opinion on it before I talked to my buddy Trevor, and he told me to go check some shit out. My only opinion on it was, at least they said that they were doing it. At least they came out and said, hey guys, fuck you. Right? At least they had the balls to fucking do that before their fucking game released, right? Even if it could hurt sales, 343 recognized that it could hurt sales even more if they were sneaky, because it should. It should hurt game sales if a developer and a publisher lie to you about that kind of shit. They should not be rewarded for lying, okay? And they understood that, so they came out and said these are going to be in there. Now let me run these down for you. Let me tell you what these are all about, okay? As far as I understand, they work a lot like the fucking chess system in Smite, right? So you got a bronze, you know, a bronze rec pack. They're called rec packs, REQ, right? All caps. I feel like this is like kind of going more towards kids because, I mean, it makes it sound requisition pack, but it's fucking awesome because it's rec, you know what I mean? Like, fucking wreck that fool with your rec pack, you know what I mean? So I'm not particularly happy with the name they chose, even though I don't fucking care. I would obviously never buy them. But from what I understand, you're going to get just like, you know, cosmetic looking shit in the bronze and the silver. The silver may have a chance for a vehicle, but it's not going to be a great vehicle. And you're going to be able to use these in the new game mode they have called Warzone, right? And this looks fucking awesome to me. Okay, Warzone looks awesome to me. In my personal opinion, being someone who has enjoyed MOBAs, being someone who enjoys first-person shooters a lot, I could get down with this, right? And if I had an Xbox One, I'm going to be honest with you, I would be looking at this game really close. And I'd be following it really close. Because it looks like it ain't going to be that bad of a game. Okay, and some people may get pissed because it's not Halo anymore, and Halo is different, and you know what I mean, like, and I understand that, and I can't tell you that you don't have a valid point, because like I said, I've only played the Halo games, like, you know, I've never beaten them. I played multiplayer with friends that, like, you know, we used to hang out at this, like, computer cafe called the Cyber War that one of our friends' dads owned, and we used to hang out there, and we'd play fucking Counter-Strike, all sorts of shit on the PC that they had. And one of my buddies would bring an Xbox, so every now and then I would get a chance to play Halo a little bit, okay? So I don't have a reference point of how it's not going to be fucking Halo at all anymore and how it sucks, okay? In my opinion, from where I'm sitting, okay, this game mode looks fun to me. It looks fun, and I would play it for sure, okay? And in Warzone, players will not only level up, but they're also going to have a resource bar or of some such thing called energy. And this is going to refill slowly through the battle, and it's going to refill faster when you accomplish objectives like capping bases, killing bosses. Yeah, there's bosses in the multiplayer Warzone mode. That sounds pretty cool to me. There's minions, you know what I mean? I call them minions because I'm coming from a, you know, like MOBA style gaming. So NPCs, whatever you want to call them, fucking non-player characters, fucking, you know, shitty AIs with guns, whatever. Cannon fodder, right? And all of that shit will increase your level and increase your energy, right? And in order to deploy these vehicles that you're going to have to buy, you're going to have to be good at the game. If what 343 is saying is correct, right? Like I said, you can't fucking expect anything but lies from most of these companies because there's a lot of money tied up in these fucking games. And nothing turns someone into a liar like a shitload of money, all right? I'll tell you that right now. Nothing turns someone into a liar like a shitload of money. But according to him, you're going to have a certain energy level in order to deploy these kick-ass vehicles, right? So, from my perspective, and I'm hoping this is how it turns out, is that these wreck packs will actually be more of an incentive for the dude who's wrecking shit every battle, who's always got constant fucking energy coming in, who's just fucking maxed out, just handling the battlefield, kicking fucking ass, dude, right? Like, that would be his incentive to get it, because he's like, I'm already wrecking shit, and my energy level's so high, like, maybe I'll try buying one of these chests, right? I wouldn't do it, even if I was one of those people, but what I'm hoping is that these people that suck if they buy those, it's not going to make them better, because, and I'm hoping that they fucking, this energy level doesn't, you know, isn't just like, here, take it all, you know, like you could just farm it by sitting in a corner hiding, right? And then you summon in a big ass tank that you bought for fucking $5 and you go roll people. That, if that's the way it is, that's fucking bullshit. Because that's where I'm going to go into right now, is microtransactions in gaming on a whole, right? These things aren't going away, guys. They're not going away because people will buy them. People will buy them, okay? If you want proof of that, I've got my sister's boyfriend's uncle. He spends $30 every paycheck on fucking Clash of Clans, right? It seems stupid to you, and it might seem stupid to me personally, but I can't tell him that that's wrong, because it's the only game he plays and he really enjoys it, right? So I can't tell him that he shouldn't spend money on a game that he enjoys, right? Because that's the point of fucking spending money on a game. You gotta enjoy what you're spending it on, and if you do, you're gonna spend more money, right? These have been so successful in games like fucking Clash of Clans, Candy Crush, Farmville, all that shit. Like, I mean, and granted, most of these are more, you know, marketed towards kids and getting kids to just be like, mommy, 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 until she just can't stand it anymore. She wants the little fucker to shut up, so she just throws her fucking credit card account information on there, and the kid spends like $50, right, over the course of however long he plays the game. So like that's they're getting the money, guys. So these aren't going away. These aren't going away. And like I said, I don't give a fuck if there's microtransactions in games, so long as it is strictly cosmetic, right? Like, if you want to buy a skin for your character that makes him look different, do it. Because guess what? Even if he looks better than my character, if I'm a better player, I'm still gonna fucking kick your ass. Okay? Doesn't matter what skin you have, what fucking outfit you have on. If I'm a better player, I'm gonna kick your ass. Now, this is what I'm scared of, and this is what I think eventually we're gonna get to this point. I think we're eventually gonna get to the point, though, where it's not like just stuff that doesn't affect the game anymore, right? Like, it's gonna be shit that if you spend $50 more than me, it doesn't matter how good I am or better I am at the game than you, and how, you know, like, it doesn't matter how good I am. If you spent that 50 extra bucks, you're gonna have the advantage over me. And if that's where it goes, we're fucked. We're fucked. They got us by the short and curlies at that point, and there ain't shit we're gonna be able to do about it except for not play those games. And remember that you decide what happens, guys. You decide. The consumer decides how often these things are going to show up. And since they're showing up more and more, that tells me that the consumer has decided that they want to spend money on microtransactions. I mean, Halo 5 Guardians is not the only game that is coming out this year that's going to have them, right? They're going to happen. Anyway, guys, that's my opinion on them. I think it's fucking cool and ballsy as fuck of them to at least tell us that it's going to happen. You gotta respect that, at least. Anyway, as you can see, my life's about done. So my time's over. I love every one of you guys. Keep being awesome and keep kicking fucking ass.